Hey everyone, it's Empress Luna Frost. New hair, what this? Whoa, whoa, whoa! My chat is on my computer. Whoa, sorry. Anyway, alright, so I'm gonna do some Junkenstein or something. I just want to get some wins on my PlayStation account because I want to get I already have all the skins, so I mean I want to get these two things done, but I don't know, I just really want to quickly get like my last two wins so I could just get this Echo skin already. I mean, as you can see, I've got everything here except the Echo skin and those two achievements. And then I'm gonna try to get the other stuff on my other account. Anyway, so new thing, I got my hair cut. It's really like short. But yeah, I basically had like a big knot in the back and I just could not get it out for the life of me. And so I had to go to the salon and I had like 4 people work on it and it took 4 hours and then they were like, snip. I'm like, and I literally cried. Oh wow, I better mute my mic. This is like easy mode. But yeah, I want to get this done like right away. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me. Really, Tracer and Hazel? Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway. I literally had this huge knot in my hair for a really long time. Well, not a really long time, but a long enough time. And I tried to like ask my mother for help and she kind of just looked at me like, kind of just this glare. And I felt really sad because when I first tried to get her to, like when I first, told her I was struggling with my life, not just with the hair, she kind of just didn't, I don't know, she's not very capable of empathy a lot of times. Like she's capable of it for strangers, but when it comes to her own children, and she's got 5, and I'm the 5th one, and one of us is dead, it's very hard for her. But anyway, I stayed strong through a lot of the things I was going through, including the fact that my dad has cancer and is dying of it, and he's also an amputee. I was going through a lot, and I said some prayers, and my hair was being a real big issue for me. And I asked God for help, and then God sent me someone to help me, and they helped me. But yeah, no, like the hair, long story short, the hair was really like knotted in the back, and I couldn't, like there was just this one big ball that I just couldn't get out, and they chopped it, but it turned out like a lot nicer than I thought it would be. So people are like, oh, you look like Mikasa from Attack on Titan, so like maybe I'll do cosplay for that or something, I don't know. But I just wanted to like, go on stream and show you guys what it looks like. I mean, obviously, I have really dark hair. People were like, oh, did you dye your hair black? I'm like, no. That's just the Italian in me, being dark haired, and then when they cut it, they layered it a lot, so I don't know, I guess when they did that it made it look more black. Yeah, and I bopped him into it.
At last, the Reaper's curse is lifted.
Let me patch that up.
See, this is why I like this mode. People can play the most stupid characters, and you can try to wing it.
A wicked man. Enemies on the bridge. Let the dragon consume you. Focus. Hey.
But yeah, one thing I've learned from this experience is that, you know, if your family doesn't care about you or whatever, that, you know, somebody, you can make your own family out of anyone. And the funny thing is, the person that helped me, I met him in college, and when I met them, he used to like steal my pencils. And my dad would be furious, yelling at me like, yo, I don't want to replace those stupid pencils. You know, my dad would get really aggressive about it. And I told the dude, I'm like, yo, you keep stealing my pencils. Like, stop, please. My dad's getting furious. And, so you know, I was just really irritated with him, but I had him like on, I had him on my social media because we both went to school for broadcasting, and I met him in church like longer before that, and he actually is married with 3 kids now, 2 twins. His wife's really sweet.
The enemy is within my sight.
And hold on, this roadhog's got to go, yo. And I'm just kind of not really. Sorry if I'm not giving you like the most riveting, best gameplay ever. It's just kind of talking while I'm gaming and kind of just trying to chill. So yeah. Anyway, I was praying to God because, like, you know, I was really going through a lot of depression, and I thought, and he contacted me on Facebook, like, trying to get me to volunteer for his group. I mean, I already did like 984 hours of community service myself. So I just thought he was like, I don't know, patronizing me or something. Like, I didn't think he was serious, being that this was the same person that stole every single pencil. You walk out and be like, you walk out with the pencil and just walk out with it like it's nothing, and I'd be like, yo, you got my pencil, come back. You know, like, if I had like all the money in the world to just give him every Scantron and pencil, like, I mean, I wouldn't care. I mean, now I don't care because, you know, I'm older. It's like, whatever, it's past. But it's funny because in the long run, my point of bringing about the pencils is that karma will always come back to you. If you do good things for others, others will do good things for you. And when I told him I was struggling with my issue, he was like, well, I'm really sorry that you're struggling with it. And, like, I tried myself to fix it, but it was, like, in the back of my head where I couldn't see it. And no one was willing to help me with it. And, so he's like, you know what? Me and my wife are going to help you with it. And his wife was like, if you had to get all your hair cut off, I'll cut my hair too. And I was like, oh, no, honey. I wouldn't want you to, like, you know, I wouldn't want you to suffer what I'm suffering. And, I mean, like, to a guy, maybe none of this may seem any relevant to you guys, but to a girl, like, if your hair is locked up in, like, a ball, you're gonna panic. Like, your hair is, like, your life. And, but yeah, like, he was able to find, the help I needed. It literally took 4 women at the same time to unmat my hair in the back. It was like this matted ball, just matted knot. And I didn't look bad or anything, but it was still like something that caused me a lot of sadness and stress. And yeah. But he helped me with it, and I got it fixed, and I was very happy about it. My dad was kind of, what the heck is he doing? My dad was kind of grumpy, you know, because he doesn't like it, you know, when I cut my hair off. The shortest I've had my hair was to my chest, but he seemed like happier that he didn't have to do anything about it. My mother just kind of seemed a little miserable that I had something good happen, but, you know, hey, you know, she didn't have to do anything, so, anyway, I would have liked it if she, you know, could have been a little nicer, but, like I said, family is what you make it, and, that's all that really matters. But, you know, it's funny how, like, to me, with, you know, him, and I don't mean to ramble here, but it's just funny how, like, you know, I, you know, gave him all those pencils. Well, I mean, I didn't really give him because I just took them. And, you know, I got yelled at for it, but, you know, God's way of responding to be, you know, God's way of repaying me for all those pencils were for him to help me get the connections I needed to get it fixed. And so I feel a lot more confident and happier about myself. And, yeah, so I'm really happy about that. And everybody had like very positive like reactions that made me feel so much better. And like I mean, I guess the only real criticisms other than myself are my parents, but everybody else liked it. Oh, I voted for myself. Oh well, I don't care.
Just doing my part.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna endorse these people too. But yeah, that's all that really matters in the end is, you know, how do you feel? But yeah, no, like my head feels much better. When I went in there, like I went into the first place and the woman was like, "No, I'll cut off all your hair though." And I'm like, "What? You want to cut off all my hair?" Like, hell no. And the other the other woman was like, "No, we could definitely fix this." And she did. She did, and yeah, I like it because it's like a different look on me. And once it was, I mean, there was a couple of people that were kind of grumbly, like, you know, her hair is knotted in the back, and they were kind of being kind of like mean about it, but like I don't know, not mean about, more just cranky, you know. But at the end, when it was fixed, everybody in the room, they were like, "Oh, your hair looks so pretty." And I was like, "Thank you." And my roommate was like, "You look so emo." And I was just like, I guess. I mean, at the time, I felt like I was like, because they like blow dried it initially, and that was before like I stepped out of the car and the wind just blew the hell out of my hair. But yeah, I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But yeah, when I looked in the mirror, I thought I looked kind of like, I don't know, like a politician's wife, or I don't know. It just, like, I don't know, every time I see, like, the politicians, like, the fancy, like, rich ladies, they always have, like, these shorter haircuts with the kind of, like, I don't know, if I showed you the hair, like, immediately after they blow dried it, you'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about." But now that, like, the wind just blew the poof out of my hair, it all just looks emo, so, okay. And they're like, my roommate was like, "Oh, your hair looks like jet black." Who the hell? No! How dare you let them at the door, you meanie weenies. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that happened, and but yeah, I was really nervous at first because like so the first time, like I don't, like I was saying earlier, the first time I had my hair short, my mom chopped all my hair off once, and it was like to my chest. And oh yeah, the amount of hair that I lost, my hair was well past my butt. So I had like really long Rapunzel hair. And my mom, like, she chopped it all off. And when I came, this was like years ago, I want to say 6 years ago. And when my mom chopped it all off and I went outside, my father looked at me and went, Elaine, what did you do to her hair? I was like, oh no. And my dad was like saying that I don't look good with short hair, and I was like really, really sad and scared. And so, like, when I had my hair cut, when I was getting it cut, they cut like a huge chunk off, so I had a piece of hair that was like literally this long. Like, you can't see it, but it was really long. And I actually broke down and cried, so I don't know if you could see like my mascara still. I thought I cleaned up most of it. But I'm just gonna use my alt hair because I feel like it because it's fun. But yeah, no, so I was really worried about it, and I was having like this mental breakdown because it's shocking, you know, when you like grow up and you live your whole life and you're like Rapunzel. This bird has to die. But yeah, when you, oh shit, I forgot to heal him. Sorry, my bad. They're like standing still.
You're not scared, are you? Watch the bridge.
Oh no. But yeah, I couldn't believe how fast it took for them to fix it. Like, I mean, I had spent hours trying to get that knot out of here, and I'm gonna just say this right now. Like, if you have like super long hair, like, I even, like, my hair was so long that I got invited to a long hair club, which is like a club where if people think that your hair is long enough and beautiful enough to be considered like almost like an accessory, they invite you to this club with women that make it a almost not a sport but like a hobby of growing their hair as long as possible. And so like I was really attached to my hair and I was invited to this thing. And so when I had my, you know, I was really attached to it. Like I really loved my hair, and having it cut off at first, it was really like scary for me. I was really like sad and like horrified. But then when I saw the end result, I was actually very happy. So yeah. I mean, when you have lemons, you make lemonade. But I guess I'm glad that God gave me a face that was able to wear this hair. Well, not wear the hair, but you know what I mean. Like it's attached to my head. And we talked to Owen, and I went on like FaceTime with him or webcam or whatever, and I just wanted to see like his reaction. I just wasn't gonna like say anything at all. I was just gonna see his reaction. And when he had like this huge smile, I was just like, yes, it means it was a success. He's like, Owen is like really attractive. So I just thought, I guess, well, like, okay, if he obviously liked how I looked, then that meant like I was pretty. I know. My self-esteem is like bad. I'm my worst critic. But I mean, I like it myself, but you know what I like and what is attractive to like the opposite gender is like two different things. You know what I mean? So like when whenever I've ever gone like to buy clothing in the past, like I'll go in the store and I'll be like, okay, and I'll bring a guy with me, whether it's like, you know, my roommate or a friend, and I'll be like, okay, does this look good? Does that look good? Because if you ask a woman, does this look good or that look good? and then you go up to a man and be like, yo, what do you think? The man will say something completely different from what the woman will think. So, like, a lot of things that people are like, oh, I like what you're wearing. It's because some guy will tell me, this looks attractive on you. Yeah, I know the feminist movement's gonna hate me, but let me see. Can I get up here? Nope, no I can't. Whatever, I didn't need to be up there.
The doctor is no more.
I love Hunter's Dragons.
Rally to me!
The Reaper had been felled.
He's like, oh.
Sure that he would return.
But yeah. I mean, we all go through it, and yeah. I think there was one other time that I had a really bad knot like this. When I was younger, as a kid, I got gum in my hair. That was fun. Oh yeah, and there was another time. My ex, he had fly tape in his house, and I was walking through, and I got it stuck in my hair. That was a number and a half to get out, man.
Feeling a moment of sadness for the man she had once known.
I love the fact that I have a gold gun for Brig that I can use in this mode. Like, I don't know, I love gold guns in general because they're like very pretty. I like it with the skin.
In the midst of the battle,
The only time I don't like the gold gun is when people are like, OMG, she must main that hero. Everybody go get her, like, now. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that drives me nuts. There's like literally one other dude, by the way, that I know that's a Brig main, and I am nowhere near a Brig main. But what I liked about what I admire about the person that I know that's a Brigitte main, oh nice, I finished it, is that he could literally take on an entire team of 6 people all by himself and just give them the big Brig beatdown. Big Brig beatdown of a century. And I was like, how you do this, man? Like, I don't know how he did. He was like, I think he was top 500 or Masters. I don't remember. He was a jerk, though. A big jerk. It's a shame. He's very talented. I would love to, like, game with him more just to, like, observe him, you know, and see what he does to, like, win. You know, like, how he plays. You know, just to become a better Brig player, because Brig is really not my main. But, yeah, he, just was too much of a jerk. He wanted all the wrong things, and I just wasn't okay with that. So, I kind of cut him out of my life. Gotta have standards, you know? Some people on Overwatch, they don't know how to keep the game about the game only. You know what I mean? Like, sure, you know, like, dating is great or whatever, but sometimes I just want a friend, you know, and not a friend with benefits. And some people, it's just not what they want. Some people need to turn this game into something else because, well, they're hollow on the inside. Or they're just bad people in general. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna, like, if you want something and the other person doesn't, that shouldn't change anything. You know what I mean? Like, if someone wants friends with benefits with me and I say no, that should be the end of this discussion. I feel like the person should respect that and be like, okay, well, they don't want friends with benefits, but, you know, let's just be friends, period. Hey, Heartless, how's it going? Are you... Do I know you, Heartless? Because I know another Heartless. I don't know if you're the same person. Also, by the way, if I want you to switch this over to the other platform, do I have to end the stream and restart it, or can you just do it in one go?
I don't know. I have to see.
Alright, well, can you do that? Because I have everything on here except for 2 achievements, but the other platform does not have a skin at all. The PC doesn't have a skin at all.
Oh, okay.
Can you just put that on there?
Yeah, I'd probably have to kill it. But
Oh, okay, then I know you, Heartless. How's it been? Did you get all the achievements yet? I have all of them on Xbox, every single one. I am missing 2 on here, but I'm gonna switch over to PC in a second, and then... Hey, Trudy, how's it going? So your name is Kupo now, not John Woo, I think that's how you say it. Heartless John Woo. You always got Heartless in your name. You barely play. What happened? Do you guys see my new hairdo? Man, why do you change your name so much? So you didn't even play the event?
Don't turn this on just yet. I gotta do the little thing.
Is this clean?
Yeah, it's just from the, straight from it.
Okay. Did you get the shock tire one? Because that one was hard as ball sacks. Well, I guess ball sacks are hard. Whatever.
It's not as bad as pain
Pulo.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man. My mom
Sorry, I had a yawn stream. I know it's embarrassing.
oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to like tell them about the pool noodle now.
Yeah, I mean, I can cut it out later.
Why? You think that my mom's gonna have a... Really? With exploding ghosts? Do you mean ghost or exploding? Because I thought there were 2 different ones. I don't even remember. That was like week 1. Ghost was hard only because I had stupid teammates that literally just kept walking into the ghost. I mean, at first, when I first played it, I was like, oh, there's a big boss right here. Let me shoot a pew, pew, pew. And like, and I'm like, why am I dying? Because it wasn't very, like, clear. And obviously, like, I have problems with directions. And I just don't read them sometimes. And I didn't read that, oh, you have to avoid the ghost. And someone was like, yeah, just walk in a circle. I was like, oh, okay. And I was good from there. Oh my gosh. I have this voice line with Baptiste. They get close and boom. Oh, I have this voice line with Baptiste. I'll play it for you. Hold on.
Behind you. Ah! Behind you! Ah! Behind you! Ah!
Behind you. Ah, yeah, you do it. Yeah, I literally if I see people that are playing like stupid characters like Tracer, Genji, and Widow in one game, I'll just choose BAP and they'll just scream behind you, ah, behind you, like the whole game just to be annoying. I play with my friends and they're like every single one of my friends are like, you're funny, ha ha. Behind you, ah, no, that's funny. I like that.
Long ago, haunted castle on a hill. Are you listening?
I don't know. I like Baptiste's voice in general. By the way, this is Mountain Dew. I had pizza! Am I listening? No.
Long ago, haunted castle on a hill. Are you
Just kidding.
listening?
No, I am listening.
You turn on the thing. I can
Turn on the thing.
the controller.
Other empire will rise.
I did that. Do you want me to sleep it?
Is it flashing or anything?
It's flashing. Flash.
Yeah, let's sync it.
Sync it? Or you mean sleep this?
Sync it.
Okay, sync.
Alright, just setting it up.
Do I need to do anything else?
No. I'm probably gonna have to end the stream.
Okay. Let me know when you're about to.
I'm about to.
Alright. 1 second. We're gonna end the stream and then restart it.